Tell me why you do this.
Why I do this?
Yes.
I live here.
Okay.
And I was taught to give back.
Okay.
You give back. You pay it forward. Something good happens to you, you pass it on. So I don't know what to tell you. I live here.
Okay.
And Grandma says the best way to get rid of stress is go work it off.
Would you like to come visit with the council sometime and community development committee?
Well, I've talked to council people before. Actually, I've been trying to get a hold of council for over 6 months, the better part of a year, for my mom. Council don't return phone calls.
Okay.
Now, granted, they're not all council, but I've been trying to get a hold of Omak district. I left my cell phone, home phone, mailing address, house address, my mother's contact information. Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
And you still clean up all of this over
Oh
here?
yes. People ask me. I swear they think I'm off my meds.
All right.
I'm sorry laughing, but people. I was approached the other day. I was cleaning over in front of the Tenasket smoke shack. My mom used to be best friends with Nancy Tenasket, and she died from cancer. My mother has cancer now. She lost both her breasts. Anyway, long story short, as I was cleaning in front of there for my mom, because she couldn't do it, and so I am what you would call my mother's second pair of hands.
Yeah.
I can't say second eyes because my eyes are.
Is there...
But no, I do what I can. I live here. My kids are grown. Got to do something. And so I joke about it now when people ask me, because they'll tell me, "Don't you have any favorite shows? You've got to be in your 40s, 50s." I said, my oldest son will be 45 in December. My second oldest just turned 41. He's a commercial diver now. My oldest worked for the tribe for 16 plus years, tribal casino.
Yep.
Now he's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. My second oldest joined the Navy because he wanted to get school, college. The tribe wouldn't help him.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand that. The tribe wouldn't help him. He said there was no money available. But at least a half a dozen or so after him applied, and they got full funding. I don't understand that. My daughter finished high school, class, was offered full scholarship to a place called Brown University. Turned it down because it was too far from home, right?
Right.
Less than a year later, she was in Iraq.
Oh, wow.
She joined the military because the tribe wouldn't help her with school funding.
Okay.
She wanted to go to college. So she joined the Army. He went Navy. The youngest one worked at the mill till he got hurt. They wouldn't help him, so now he's home trying to heal and looking for work. And so, but no, to answer your original question, I do what I can because you got to do something. I went back to school after 40 plus years, got my GED. Did that to win an argument and prove a point. You're never too old to learn.
Yes, that's
and you
exciting.
should always finish what you start.
Yep.
So, so.
Is there anything we could do? The council?
Well, the tribe's been offering help, but to quote my grandma, talking's not doing.
Yeah.
They told me they were going to come help me, something called Public Works.
Yeah.
They were going to send somebody over because they said there was a burn ban. I can't burn. The dump don't want it because you can't bring yard debris and brush, whatever.
Okay.
So what am I supposed to do with it? So when I can, I buy bags. I buy my own supplies. I buy bags and I break it up and I put it in bags, and eventually the housing lets me throw it in the dumpster. Somebody will come and be generous to haul it away for me. But a year ago, Thanksgiving, I came back from Bremerton, and my new friend, she's a jogger, Nancy Nash.
Yeah.
And my new friend, Cindy Gagne, the mayor of Omak.
Oh, I know her.
And Sherry Muma were
Yeah.
here, and they took pictures and whatnot, offered all kinds of help. No follow through. It's been a year, and I know things take time to do, but come on, people, if you're going to offer. But to answer your original question, the tribe did help in the way they gave me a rake, pair of gloves, and then 2 boxes of garbage bags.
Okay.
It was better than nothing. But
how about the public? If the public could help?
My children put posts out, and again, my grandma taught me talking's not doing. If you're talking, you just like the sound of your voice if you're not following through.
Yeah.
So I do what I can when I can. I go for a walk 3 times a day. I try to do 20 miles every day. And sometimes I don't make 20 miles.
Yeah.
I usually walk from here to Visitel. So.
Oh, wow.
But I'm trying to strengthen my ankle, so I was wearing some boots today.
All right.
But no, it would be great. I see such potential for Eastside. But there's, and you might be able to answer this. There's 3 projects I'm tempted. People have asked me. There's a huge mess down on Benton Street, just across from Connie Palmentier's. I don't know who owns that, but I've had people ask me to clean it. There's 3 right here on Jackson. The old Leonard Miller property.
Yeah.
And then 2 down on the corner, the corporate administration office that I was told belongs to the George family.
Yeah.
And people get upset with me when they find out I don't charge. Because if you're doing it to give back, if you're charging for it, you're not giving back.
Right.
You're doing a job. And so...
you're doing this for the community and
Exactly.
and environment.
You live here. You got to
Yeah.
give back. I mean, this is your home.
Right.
And so I get a lot of people commenting on it, but, oh, I'd love to come out and help you. Oh, but I don't have any gloves. I don't have a rake. So just test that theory. I brought extra gloves. I brought extra rakes. And then suddenly, oh, is it that late? I forgot I have an appointment. And off they go. So, yeah, it's whatever. If they want to help them. But the funniest one is I've had people approach me. I just turned 64.
Yeah.
And in those 64 years, I've managed to get in trouble, not intentionally, but in trouble 3 times in my lifetime with the law. I burned I had a fire inside city limits without a burn permit. I was in a truck as a passenger, no seatbelt. Didn't know you could get a ticket, but you can. And when I first moved to Omak, I took my Christmas checkbook with me instead of my regular checkbook, and I wrote a check for, they called it insufficient funds. So that's my criminal history.
Oh, man.
So, but when people hear my last name, they go, when they did the ticket, they says, are you sure you don't go by another name or a married name or another state, another county, outstanding fines? I says, we can't find your file. You're not going to find a file. There is no file.
Mm-hmm.
I live my life inside the law, and I would never shame my mother that way.
Yep. And Lena
The Bible
Wynkoop is
says,
your mother?
honor thy father and thy mother. My dad died in 1965 as a result of a rodeo accident. Leonard St. Peter, they called him Tuffy.
Yeah.
My mom, she's still alive. She just celebrated her 86th birthday. She took her test, the only one out of 18, aced her driving test, her driver's license.
Yeah.
Got her license renewed, and up until a few years ago, she used to drive a lowrider. Till her daughter-in-law, Gwen Dick, put it in for what's called a title loan.
Yeah.
They didn't pay the loan, and the company, within their rights, took the truck.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. But anyway, I didn't mean to keep you. I'm just out for my walk, and I was thinking, I hope this weather keeps up, because I'd like to downsize those.
I just wanted to stop and thank you.
Thank you.
And at least buy you dinner, buy you lunch or something.
Well,
so
you.
appreciate
when you
it.
come into town, the first thing you see shouldn't be garbage.
Right.
And that's when I first started doing this, when I moved off the mountain in 77. I have a new friend down at Okanagan County Courthouse. She works for something, it's a mouthful, Okanagan County Noxious Weed Board Control. Her name is Janice Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Janet or Janice? It's Janet. Anyway, she bought me a buggy. And they tried to get the tribe to help. The tribe typically, no funding. But, and that's whatever about the tribe, but as far as the tribe, is their monies and help, I went to the doctor. I had trouble. They thought I had glaucoma. I was losing my sight, they said. Turns out it's cataracts. I went down to the doctor. I got rushed from the hospital and went to the hospital in Wenatchee. They gave me a prescription. I went to the drugstore to get my medicine. You know what they said?
What?
Culver tribe, won't touch it.
Wow.
Won't touch it. We don't deal with the Culver tribe. So either you have other insurance or you pay cash.
Jeez.
Or a debit or credit. And that's kind of messed up when people look at you and they find out what membership you are as far as tribal. And then for me, my name, they says, we know St. Peter's. Never heard of you. No reason for you to hear of me. I don't break the law. But I thank you for this, and I thank you for any help you're able to do, because I'd love to get this done, because Nancy and Cindy Gagne said they were going to bring over some work groups, some Rotarians, they call them.
Yeah.
And they were going to come over, and they were even going to talk to the tribe about getting special permits, find out if it was tribal. They were going to shove it over to city property and burn it, the piles. If that didn't work, they were going to get trucks and haul it away. That didn't happen. So kind of a work in progress when my health allows.
Yeah.
As you can see, I have 2 different kinds of arthritis. I have fibromyalgia. I have carpal tunnel. I'm waiting for back surgery and eye surgery. And I was just put on another heart medicine. So I have some health issues, but my mom and my grandma taught me, get off your pity pot. You look around, there's other people worse off than you. There's other people worse off. I have both my legs. I have both my hands. Obviously I have a mouth. I can ask for help if I need it. But I tease the community that I know, that know me. I tell them I get so upset with my brother Jimmy and his kids getting in trouble constantly, that I visualize what they did in their face on those weeds, and I teased the police. I says, well, I can't get in trouble for strangling. Weeds don't press assault charges. And they said, but Shirley, you're doing a good job. And I said, well, thank you. And I said, well, why do you say that? You're making our job easier. I said, how? They said, you're taking all their good hiding spots. If they behaved themselves, they wouldn't need hiding spots. But I think I saw your name in the paper a while back, but I think this was when you were running for council. I read a lot, and so I don't always remember to put the papers away and save them when my mom borrows them, and I never get them back. Because she'll share them with somebody else, and they usually go to Canada. But I think that's how I saw your name. As a relative of yours wrote an article. So.
Yes.
But I thank you, and
thank you.
The payments that are going to be coming out are going to come in so handy, because my second oldest is in Mississippi. He's a commercial diver now.
Oh, wow.
He travels a lot. He has a 13-year-old. My second oldest, my daughter rather, is in Albuquerque. She works in a hospital when she finished the Army. She works with Alzheimer patients, hospice care patients, cerebral palsy patients, and there's another one, I know I'm forgetting it. But she said, Mom, this is the closest I can do to helping elders, because I'm not there to help you with Grandma. My mom has severe dementia, but we make a game out of it. Not to make fun of it, but if you don't find the humor in the situation, it'll make you crazy.
Yes.
So, but I thank you, and I thank you for this.
Have a good day.